Righto, so the job we're going to tackle today is installing the Clearview mirrors on the Pajero. This is the up spec. It's got the indicators on the side, it's chrome, it's got the power fold, it's got the power mirror, and it's even got the heater wire, so the glass is heated. I'll tell you the good news about that very shortly. So you'll need to do this job. You got your blade, screwdriver, your Phillips head, your 10mm socket. Optional is some thread locker compound. And for me, 6.5mm drill bit, just to make the holes a little bit bigger. First thing we're going to do, put the window down, fold the existing mirror in. Next we take the door skin off. You guys all remember how to do that. You got a screw here, you get a screw up here, panel off here, this screw in here. Just finding that clip, pushing him off like that, and then he pulls forward like that. He's got a little clip down the bottom. He's done. It's supposed to be a screw in there, but it's missing. Put him off. Lift him up. And then we'll just undo him. Undo him. Disconnect our plug. Got my 10mm socket. Gotta love that 10mm. Hands up, who's always losing their 10mm. Taking them off. So you can see why I'll put the window down now. I can grab my mirror. And he just comes out. I've got like a little wind deflector thing up here, so you got to slip that under there. Off she comes. Add the new one. Just do a little bit of a, pull the cables through. Do a little bit of a trial fit. Make sure that, make sure she goes through those holes. Mine are a bit tight going through the holes. So rather than force them through and risk anything to do with the threads, I'm going to get my 6.5mm drill, and I'm just going to, just a little bit. So now I'm going to go in. They go in a hell of a lot easier now. I'm just going to set that top nut on there. Ever paranoid, I always like a little bit of Loctite. Put them on there. This on, I can put a bit on the top. Suppose I shouldn't call it Loctite. It should just be called thread locker compound, especially since I was using the Permatex brand and not the Loctite brand. And I'm controlling the amount of torque by, instead of doing this, I'm doing this. So I'm able to just control how much torque I'm applying on those threads. And I'm just making sure that that sits home, because there is a rubber gasket that's sealing in behind there. So that's compressing as well. So I've got a compression and I've got thread locking compound, making sure that these won't rattle loose. Put our plug in. Now this is the exciting bit I want to show you. This wire here is for your heaters in the mirrors. So the wiring is already there in place and it's hooked up to the rear demister. So when you turn the rear demister on like this, voila, you now have heated mirrors. How cool is that? We'll check the mirror action. Indicators, and she's ready to be unwrapped out of that protective plastic. Now time to put it all back together. Need to put a little screw grommet in. Name says it all. Champion panel pack, TF33. I need one of those little suckers. Push him in. Let's get that upside down. Job done.